New details tonight in a deadly shooting in Denver's Montebello neighborhood. 2 teenage boys were killed over the weekend.
Gang violence in Montebello. Neighbors say they hear gunshots almost every day, and they're afraid to even let their kids play outside.
Bullet holes through a gang sign. It symbolizes everything neighbors say they want to stop.
The message here in Montebello is stop the violence.
There was a double homicide that occurred not far from here on Saturday, and obviously something that shakes the community quite strongly, and so this was activated in response to us. When the news came out about the shooting, I think RISE was very quick to galvanize stakeholders in the community and other members of the community that we needed to do something, and we all got together and decided that the best thing to do would be to activate the safe haven and then also just kind of have a peace march.
My son was shot in 2005, but he didn't die, but he's physically challenged in a wheelchair.
My brother was actually killed and murdered in 2012, and we struggled a lot with him and gang activity and whatnot. We didn't know where to turn. We didn't know who we can talk to help my brother get out of trouble.
We're starting to see what we're calling hybrid gangs. So traditionally groups that you wouldn't see working together, which has changed engagement. If you can say reach one member of gang A, but that person also has connection to gang B and gang C, and you can make enough difference in their life or show them and gain the trust, then you've got your trust in 3 different places instead of just one.
This is why we need to step in and have intervention. So to give families, give people a fighting chance.
It's time for a different thing to happen. For so long, folks from outside of the community has come into the community and say, this is what's best. This is what we want to do. And it hasn't worked, and it's evident that it hasn't worked. So it's gonna take the people that are in the community to say, this is what we need.
And we want our community to be considered a great community, and it won't happen if we don't work together.
So the RISE Networks was developed from GRID coming out here to the Northeast area, said they wanted to help put us together. And they mixed us up and put us together, so now it's up to us as the RISE Network to get out here and continue to do the work we've been doing. Sometimes it takes a different kind of person to fix stuff, different kind of thing. It takes experience.
RISE is unique in that we've all been doing all this work in the community for so long, but we haven't been really collaborating with each other.
Collaboration is the key at this point. It's time out for us being siloed. I think it's much more effective to be collaborative.
We all come together. We all play a very important part in the community to bring all our services together to help better serve a family or the community. When they came together, instead of being individual agencies, and they came together and collaborated and worked together, it made it so much easier for people who need help to go to, say, one person or one agency, and then that agency can do a great collaboration and point them directly to what they need. That's what makes RISE Network unique, because all the agencies are right there within that network. And I don't have to go out and search outside our community because they're right here.
Without this network and without the programs, we're putting them at higher risk of engaging in criminal activity.
If we can permeate the message so that they understand that they have a place, they have a purpose, they're loved, they're needed, and they have a future, I think there'll be less turning to gangs, violence, drugs.
Having somewhere to go, to be safe, means a lot, you know what I mean? And having the encouragement to do different things.
If somebody doesn't take them in and love them, the only thing they think is gonna love them is the streets.
RISE Network is going to turn into a force in the community where people can depend on and come to for help whenever they have a loved one that's involved in activities that can cost them their lives.
We're not lying down to gang members. We're not accepting that no more. That's old news, that's over and done with. Let that go. Let that be the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. Now let's make a gang of doctors. Let's make a gang of lawyers. Let's make a gang of new teachers.
It's about families helping families, community helping each other.
We are one community and we like to support one another. You know, we help out one another. We just really want our community to be safe. We want our kids to be safe, and we want to grow even stronger together.
The network is going to grow. It's not going to do anything but become stronger and bigger and more of a support system for the community.
It is about time for us to have collaborated and become one.